All right, Shalom Makiam. It's brother Yarala from the Dallas Man Up Jacob camp. Just doing a little quick lesson on tonight's New Year's, so-called New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying? So I was unfortunately I was unable to be with the other Akiam to do the traditional sit down that we always do. Start about the apostles of GMS. First off, just giving our prayer to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to our the apostles of GMS who rule well. Salutations to your elect and the brothers doing the work sincerely and in the truth. Okay, like I said, just doing a quick little lesson, and I can hold you along. Just like I said, it's so-called New Year's Eve, so you got everyone in America so-called gearing up, and all people that celebrate the New Year's on this day. You know, so they're gearing up, getting ready to do all type of BS, different folly. You know, get drunk, so-called bring in this new year. You know, all other type of madness is going on tonight. You know, orgies, whack ass New Year's Eve resolutions that they're not gonna hold themselves up to. You know, in the following so-called year. So just doing a little quick lesson. You know, because this that time of year again, this is a whole bunch of BS is gonna go on tonight. You know, so we're just gonna start with the first scripture. So Ecclesiastes chapter 10, start at verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. And so that's what's being upheld tonight. A whole bunch of folly going on, different parties, so-called clubs are hopping at night, trying to bring in this new year. Just a whole bunch of madness and a whole bunch of vain fun going on tonight. You know, when there's a lot of seriousness going on in the world, there's a lot of deaths continue to rack up, judgment being pushed forth every day. We're getting closer and closer to this new world order. The race riots they're starting to pop up. That's coming to a head. You know, a lot of these niggas have been getting shot in the street. Cops have been getting shot in the streets this year, chiefly going towards the end of the year. You know, so that's to let you know, if you're paying attention, that things are going to be pretty serious this following coming up year. You know, Lord willing, it'd be the year that the Most High really pops this thing off, and the salvation of the elect and destruction of America comes. But like I said, if you've been paying attention, a lot of things have happened this past the latter part of the year, going into 2015. But these people are considering right now, they're focused on getting their outfits together, they're trying to be upscale, popping bottles of champagne. Other niggas, getting drunk. You know, everyone's gearing up for this party. Everybody's throwing parties and getting ready to go out tonight and so-called have a good time and all that. So they're really putting this folly up. You know, they're not considering what's going on right now. You know, all they're worried about is who got the best party, where I'm gonna spend my New Year's Eve, what's my New Year's resolution gonna be. Okay, so folly is set in great dignity, which that's all America upholds. It's folly, partying, and bullshitting. Out for yourself, individualism, and the rich sit in low place. Who's the rich? The rich is the elect. The nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel, because you're being rich. Why the rich? Because they're the chosen. They're the chosen people of the Most High, the creator of the heavens and the earth and all the galaxies in the universe. They're the rich right now. And chiefly the rich right now is the elect because of the knowledge that we have. That's what Revelation chapter 2 tells you, that thou art rich, because we have this knowledge, and these are the riches of the Most High. And real quick, come on, just back that up. So this knowledge is the real riches right now. Anything else, those tangible riches, all that can rust, that can deteriorate, it can be taken from you. This knowledge can only be taken if the Most High takes it away. That's the only person that can take that away. Okay, so this is Romans chapter 11, verse 33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. How unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out. So the knowledge, that's the real riches. That's what we're trying to obtain. Like I said, that can't be taken away. That can't deteriorate unless the Most High takes it away from you. All right, but we're just going to go back to Ecclesiastes real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. That was the point, yeah. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So that's the point, that folly is set in great dignity, man. That's what they're upholding. That's what they're gearing up for tonight. You know, but no one's considering all this destruction. The destruction of America is on its way. It's nigh at the door. We just got a few more prophecies, and this thing is gonna pop off, man. You know, it's gonna be in the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, but these people are not considering, even though the judgment comes to light every day, nobody's considering what's going on. Like I said, you had those 2 cops that were shot in New York. Another cop was assassinated in Florida. Okay, so you know it might have been set up, you know, just so they can gear up war and send people to the concentration camps. You know, or ultimately it was judgment from the Most High, but it could have been a power play from the elites. Then you had the Michael Brown thing. The cops got off for choking that Jake out in New York, Eric Garner. They got off recently. You know, so this thing is popping off, man. More and more you see these young Jakes. They're starting to wake up to this, man. They're starting to get pissed off. These old niggas, these old bottles, man. They still want to be coons in March. But you can tell some of these young Jakes, man, they starting to like, nah, man, we starting to see. You know, they're gonna continue to shoot us, man. They're gonna continue to kill us in these streets. You know, and it's not gonna do nothing but get worse because the scriptures prophesied that. Okay, we're gearing towards the time of Jacob's trouble and the day of the Lord. So it's only gonna get worse. But like I said, these niggas, these Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the ones who we out there to preach to. 2/3, they're not gonna get it, man. All right, they just want to party and bullshit, and this is what they're gonna continue to do until the Lord comes. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking. So these niggas, like I said, they're playing on parties, they're going to bars, they're going to clubs, you know, reserving tables, you know, getting together with family, friends, co-workers, all that BS, eating, you know, having cocktail weenies and shit, and Rotel nacho dip, and drinking, you know, getting drunk, trying to ring in this so-called New Year when this doesn't even make sense. It's not even the New Year. You know, so we're gonna go into that in a little bit. But these niggas don't have no understanding, man, because they're on this vibration of the so-called white man. They celebrating so-called New Year's, and it's fucking cold as shit outside, man. When it's cold as shit outside, you don't want to party and do that. But these niggas are so wicked and so under the vibration of the so-called white man, it doesn't even dawn like, man, this why would New Year's be in the dead of winter with fucking 40 degrees outside, man? And you still got women out there, short ass skirts, short shorts, freezing ass off trying to pull their skirts down, but like you wore it short, like you're trying to pull it down. Hell, wear a longer skirt, cover yourself up, man. You know? It just shows how crazy these people are. These people are stupefied, man. The so-called white man has completely got these people gone, man. It's all because of the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay? And so, you know, that's his powerless deception, man. He's deceived everybody. Okay? So I said, for as in the days that they were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. So, you know, there's a lot of people just hooking up tonight for the hell of it because it's New Year's Eve and they want to blow off steam and have a good time or whatever. You know, these women are being slut, sleeping with every guy, getting trains ran on them, having orgies, want to so-called bring in the New Year right. So get with that knock that one chick off they've been plotting on, you know. Niggas out here committing adultery. All type of madness is going on tonight, man. It's going to be a real demonic night, man. People out there just carrying on, man. Going buck wild here in America. Like I said, marrying and giving them marriage. Like I said, see, people still having weddings. These big extravagant weddings. You know, the demon that you dealing with, that you already popped and 40 other men done popped, you so-called giving her the wedding of her dreams and shit. And she done so-called been married 50 times already, man. It ain't even yours, but you spending thousands of dollars on this slut, man. So you niggas are still gonna be giving into marriage and having weddings, and you know the springtime is gonna be here in a few months. Then y'all gonna have all them damn weddings and stuff, man. Okay? Until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So this is the same thing that happened now is was happening back then. People didn't care, man. Noah was out there, he prophesied for 120 years, and that's the same thing you see the brothers, the men of the Lord are doing right now. Out there prophesying, tell you what's going to happen before it happens, man, trying to warn you, and people just blow it off. You know, ain't nobody going to be, nobody care about that, man. They still going to celebrate New Year's, just had Christmas, Just spent your whole check, worked your fingers to the bone, okay? Not giving a damn, man. And it's gonna happen the same way. Once that family of the word come and them concentration camps and Esau start kicking in doors and them chariots show up, the men of the Lord not gonna be on the streets anymore, man. Scripture said the Lord's gonna cleave. He told Ezekiel he's gonna cleave the tongue of our tongues to the roof of our mouths, man. It's gonna be too late at that time. Okay. So, like I said, the same thing happened now back then because there's nothing new under the sun. And back then, when it was go time and that rain started falling from the sky like that for the first time, and nobody noticed it, the Most High shut the ark door so Noah could let nobody else in, man. They were ordained to die. This is what's gonna happen this time, man. It's gonna be too late by then. If you're part of that 2/3 club, man, you done for. All right. And knew not, verse 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Same thing. Okay? So it's going to be the same thing, man. You're going to be swept away in the race riots, nuclear destruction, the concentration camps, germ warfare. Maybe, the lion may get out of San Diego Zoo and, come up the street. You never know. Most High is the issues of death belong to the Most High. He has a death plan for everyone, man, who's supposed to get it. Okay. So like I said, these Negroes don't care, man. They out here celebrating this BS, And like I said, it doesn't even make sense to have the damn a New Year in the dead of winter. That shows you what the devil is, man. The so-called white man's taking over, and he's changed the times and the laws. So we're gonna get that real quick. Okay, this is Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. And that's what the devil has done, man. The so-called white man. He's speaking blasphemy against the Most High. He's lying. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. Okay? He's lying, and that's the power. That's like the brothers were going to on the Friday speaking count. That's the power. That's his power. It's in his deception to deceive everyone. Because these elites know, man. They'll know who the chosen are. They have their records and everything as far as who the people of Israel are, man. But because they have that knowledge, they're able to manipulate that and put their own spin on it because they control everything. They control the media. They control Hollywood. They control the puppet leaders. So they can push out whatever they want to, man. That's why Revelation 12 tells you he came in like a flood, which those floods are lies, man. But we're actually here to combat that and bring down those strongholds through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, and so we're on the right hand side of that, combating that, and eventually that truth is gonna come out, man. That's why he's coming down because he knows he has a short time, so that's why he's gonna continue to push his thing further and further and harder and harder. Okay, but I said, but the power was given to him. Okay, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and the saints have been wore out. Okay, he's trying to wear the saints out, the elect right now. Why? Because he doesn't want to relinquish his kingdom. Okay, so go back into that, and he shall wear the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, which that's what's happened. Okay, now we don't, now in the scriptures, it's always the first day, the second day, the third month, things of that nature. But now it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, January, February, which are all named after these Roman Caesars and different pagan gods. Okay, and so now we went from doing that to the Julian calendar, and now we're worshiping the Gregorian calendar, which tells you New Year's is in December. When that doesn't even make sense, the earth even bears witness that doesn't make sense, because you have the silver sign: spring, fall, winter, summer. The springtime, winter is the time when everything's falling, leaves are dead, and that just showed that's spiritual, man, because the white man is all about death. And that's why he has New Year's in December, in a time where things are falling and dying. Spring is a time where things are being reborn, the things are being refreshed, being renewed. That's why there's so much rain in the springtime, because everything is growing, everything's new, and that's why the new year is around that time. But like I said, the so-called white man, He took over everything, and he's changed times and laws. He's also changing laws. They made the Bible the law of the land, so-called, in 1983. Okay, but he doesn't follow any of the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. All that's written in this book. Everything is contrary. Okay? So like I said, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. Like I said, great words, so it's lies, the characteristics of the Lord, the characteristics of the Heavenly Father, with this so-called Christian doctrine, this church doctrine. Okay? And shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. So he's been given that power for a short amount of time, until the destruction of America and until the Lord comes back, which is really close right now. You know, we're on the last leg of this empire. You know, this is Rome 2.0, so we're pretty much on the last leg of the Roman Empire right now. All right, but like I said, it doesn't make sense. So that's real spiritual, man. He put that at that new year in a time where everything's dying and falling off trees and that type of stuff, because that's all he is. He's just about death, man. He's the whipping stick, the left hand power. He's the human counterpart of Satan, man. Pretty much. That's what his position. That's what he was created for. Okay. So we're gonna get that real quick. So this is Revelations, chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, which is talking about the so-called white man Esau. And he's red. He's red because his blood shows forth within his skin. That's why they're called Edomites, and they're not white. They're red. White symbolizes purity. You know, these so-called white people are anything but pure. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that's what he's doing right now. He's taking peace from earth. He's waging wars, lies with every nation. He's bullying everyone. Okay, he's enforcing his doctrine, his democracy, his religion on everyone. He's polluted the minds of the whole world, man. That's why the nations are mad, because the nations got in bed with America. And now look at everyone. Everyone's mad as hell now, man. They done got in bed with this damn devil. It's just like getting in bed with a damn slut, and you fucking ground, you get crabs, you get burnt. These other nations have got burnt by the so-called white man. So now they're mad at America. And ultimately it's going to come into America's destruction, man. Thus says the Bible. Okay? And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And that's all that's going on right now, man. There's nothing but killing, death and destruction, plagues. Every time you turn news, somebody's getting killed. It's all that goes back to the so-called white man, man. The damn devil who's ruling the earth right now. That's who it goes back to. And that shows that those gutter rats over there in Israel right now, they're not the true Israelites. Because the prophecy says once Israel is set back in their homeland, there will be no wars no more. No one shall learn war anymore. Every man should not teach each other anymore. There's still a whole bunch of teaching going on right now. There's more wars than there have ever been right now. So those can't be the real Israelites. If they are, where are the other 11 tribes at? If the Jews are back. You know, so it's just a whole bunch of BS, and like I said, his power is in his deception and lies, and he's got everyone fooled except the elect. Okay, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. So that shows that's a so-called white man. That's his power. It's in his military might. You know, they're all about guns and military might and their sword, and that was that prophecy that was that blessing that was given to him back in Genesis. You know, when Jacob supplanted Esau for the blessing. Isaac told him he was going to get the fatness of the earth, and by the sword thou shalt live. And so that's his blessing right there, man. And he's doing a great job of it, being a damn devil. Okay, so I said, so he changed times and laws and got you Negroes, you Negro, Latinos, and Americans, man, thinking that fucking tonight is fucking New Year's, man. Got you niggas totally gone. Okay? So, but you Negroes, man, you Negroes better wake up. But that's okay, though, because the ones that are going to wake up are going to wake up. The rest of y'all, you're just going to die in destruction, man. Alright, so Lord willing, this will be the last year that we have to endure this damn captivity. Okay? But until then, we're going to continue to pray and prophesy, you know, until the Lord comes back. Alright, so let me get this real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Okay, so that's what happened. The Most High set up the elect men, starting off with the apostles of GMS, on trickling down to the younger brothers. You know, they're the ones out there looking out for everyone, watching out, reading articles, bringing out information, prophesying every day, every week, week in and week out, on the highways and byways. You know, watching out for the things of so-called white man, different signs, breaking down the prophecies the right way, all right, and bringing light to the scripture and the actual true understanding. You know, and there's only elect men that are going to do that, man. Not everyone that picks up a Bible can break it down the right way. And the Most High set up that way. He set up just an elect group of men to go out there and preach the word the right way and wake up his chosen people, which shall never hold their peace day or night. And they're not going to hold their peace, okay? They're going to go out there and complain and edify and teach, because that's what you're supposed to do, man. If you're a real man, and you know, if you're a real stand-up man, you have morals, you're going to hate this society, man. If you're a person that's with this society, with America, you need to look in the mirror. Something's wrong with you, man. You have a damn problem. So you got brothers out there, guys are talking about they don't know how to be mad. They can't see why they're being mad anymore. That's just the Most High just taking the spirit away from you, man. But if the Most High dealing with you, you're going to clearly see the problems in the society. You got homosexuals running around, transgenders running around, women chopping off their dick, their rods, to become women. You know, got guys in there that say they feel like a woman, so they're allowed to go use a women's restroom. I don't want no nigga going to use a women's restroom with my daughters in there, man. That's backwards and that's bullshit. You know, there's just a couple things. You know, women are so proud, they think they're above men, they think they're equal with men. Everything is totally off in this society, man. And if you with this, death to you, man. You need to be put to death and be taken out your misery, man. Okay, so it said, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. So if you call yourself to the truth, that's what the men of the Lord are going to do, man. They're not going to keep silence, man. They're not going to sit in no damn church, behind no damn pulpit and sweat and lie and give this prosperity speech all fucking day. Okay, they're not going to hold their peace, man. They're going to speak the truth, and they're going to call out the BS, man. You know? And that's what these churches are not going to do. And you got these churches, they having church tonight, people coming in and hearing these lying-ass pastors pacify them and tell them they're going to get that new Bentley or that new Mercedes or whatever, that new house in 2015, and got rhyming-ass slogans. You know, you got them niggas even going to church tonight and doing that, you know? How I know? Because I did that back in the world. Okay? So you got a lot of that madness going on tonight, you know? People going to church and thinking they finna so-called change their life around, but they fooling themselves, man. Because they follow a nigga that's just after money. Alright? And give him no rest till he establish and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Alright, so we gonna plead to the Most High. The elect men are gonna continue to plead and pray, alright, until the Most High destroys this place, man, and delivers the elect until he makes Jerusalem once what it was. You know? The center focus of the earth, man. The true Israelites, the true rulers of the planet Earth, the ones that's supposed to be ruling right now. You know, that's what's going to happen. That's what we're going to continue to do. Lord willing, it comes this year. But if not, we're just going to have to endure until these prophecy plays out. Okay? You know, because it's the Most High's program. No matter, I wish this place will be destroyed tonight. I will get the hell out of there tonight, and you know, but it's not up to me. It's not up to any of the elect. It's on the Most High's time frame. Okay, so this is Isaiah chapter 55. I started at verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. So our thoughts are not the Most High's thoughts. Our ways are not his ways. We can't comprehend because he's on a whole nother level. Okay? So he created everything. So everything is working off his timetable right now and how he wants everything to play out. So we just have to, you know, ride this thing out, Lord willing. And the elect is going to be delivered. So Lord willing, you just got to make sure we pray and that he continue to keep the spirit of faith on us and that we continue to fight, because it's only going to get harder. We're not even in the time of Jacob's trouble yet, so everything is going to get harder. Every day is going to get harder. It's to refine us and to get us ready for when the real hell actually comes. Okay? So my thoughts are not your thoughts. My ways are not, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.